Testing, testing. Recording number 1. Da, 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 da. Guess I could probably clean this up now. Boom, boom, bow. Close this behind me. Makes no sense. Now, typically, I wouldn't come in here in my robe, yet here we are. So, this is awkward. I know, I haven't posted in a little bit, and I'm almost embarrassed to say, because before that, I was talking about batching your content, creating your content, being consistent with posting your content. All of my coaching videos went up, and then I fell off. Embarrassing. Something unexpected actually happened. My kids got baptized today. I know, it's a lot. So this whole journey, because it's been a journey, it's been transformative in ways that I don't know how to put in words. So I almost had to take the time to go within. And that's the thing with social media, with creating content. We can get so wrapped up and busy with sharing our lives. And sometimes you just want to take the time to go within, not share, not talk about it. At least that's just me. I'm actually a very private person. Consider that I'm online, an influencer or whatever, now business coach. We have a lot to talk about. So this video is probably going to be a little update. I want to talk about my baby's baptism, this whole day, this sacred day. A little bit, not too much, a little bit. And I actually wrote down some notes before coming on here because I didn't want to ramble too much. The reason why my babies got baptized today actually is because I decided to go back to church back in May. So it was Mother's Day. I woke up. I just felt like going to church. I woke up my baby, breastfed him, and we went to church. Just him and I. I'm so glad I went, and I don't know why I went. I had a moment at church where I was like, I guess I want to explore church and religion and all of it for myself as an adult, because the relationship I can say I've had with church and religion is my childhood, and I grew up Catholic. My mom still goes to church. So somewhere along the way though, I just felt like, I don't know, I want to explore what else is out there. I haven't gone to church in a while, and then May hit and I felt like going, so I went. Enjoyed it. And ever since then I started going to church with my mom, different church. I've been church hopping a little bit. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm still finding my home. So now there's like 2 churches that I bounce in between. I don't want this video to be too long. How long have I been talking? You know what? I'm going to put y'all on a timer, 30 minutes, in case I ramble too long. So ever since May, I've been exploring my faith and what all of that means to me. And it's been hitting me in ways that I can't even put into words. I don't even know what's going on with me, girl. Last Sunday, I went to church and cried. The Sunday before that, I went to church and cried. This Sunday, girl, it's hitting all the feels. I will cry at the Haitian church. I will cry at the other church. So it's not even like culturally specific. It's something at church, girl. It's Jesus. I've been loving it, and I had to take time. I had to take time to just be with Jen, and I'm still exploring, but I find that when I need to go deep within, I have to just give myself the space, the time to think, sit with myself. I can't do too much. So that's basically my excuse as to why I haven't been on here, girl. And today, given that my babies got baptized, because last year I was against it. I know. Like, I wasn't going to church like that, so I'm like, should I go get my children baptized? Isn't that like a little hypocritical that I'm not going to church, but I want to present my children to Jesus? I didn't feel like it was aligned, but it's okay to change your mind, because May, I went to church, something hit me, and now my kids are getting baptized. It just took me straight back to the tree of God, and I feel at peace. I feel like I'm feeding my soul in ways that I haven't done so in a bit. Thank God we have a forgiven God, right? So what else I want to talk to y'all about? You know what? I wrote down, content isn't the problem, volume is. And another reason why I haven't been posting is because I've actually been analyzing my content, my data, and that's very important to do if you're showing up online. I know a lot of you show up, you post the content, and you never look at the analytics. I know, it's the algorithm. No, the algorithm is telling you exactly what is going on in your account. You're just not paying attention. You're just focusing on the wrong things. You focused on the views, the vanity metrics, things that really don't matter, like how many people liked my post. Let's recenter. So anyways, I was taking the time to really take the data and analyze it, and I realized I don't have a content problem, I have a volume problem. And it's because of how I was creating the content. I'm all about batch creating, of course, but at the same time, you need to be intentional with how you're creating the content because it can really burn you out if you're not careful. So for example, there's YouTube, there's short form content, there's a lot of content to be created. And if you're creating for YouTube and also creating for Instagram, you see it becomes a lot, right? And now you need to find ways to either repurpose the content so it's working a little harder, but you're still working hard. So my question was, how can I make this even easier on myself? And that's a thing that YouTubers back in the days were really good at. And I started from back in the days too, so I did the same thing. It's very important to have a set where you can come sit down and film your content. Now, it doesn't mean you gotta go spend a whole lot of money. I know that's what people's mind go to when you say you need a set. It's like, oh, I need a production. No. You just need literally a tripod where you can put your phone down and film really quickly. For example, I have this little tripod at my desk, of course. You can just take this, put my phone on it, boop, just like that, and I'm ready to film. Whether I want to use the back camera or I want to use the front camera, it don't matter. It's ready to go. So then when I come here, I don't have to mess around. Where's my tripod? This and that. I can just put my phone down, not even have to hook it up. Girl, I hope you can hear me. Oh no. I don't even have to mess around with it, trying to make sure it's hooked up in like the brackets or whatever. I just put the phone down, create the content. So the less friction you create between you and doing whatever you want to do, the better. Anyway, I say all that to say, forgot my point. Volume problem. Yes, having a set makes it very easy for you to sit down, create the content. But my brother solved my problem. So shout out to you, Vlad, where he introduced me to OBS. Y'all heard of OBS? Yes, the platform that all the streamers use. It used to intimidate me so much back in the day. I hated it. The interface was always, it gave coding or something. I didn't like it. It really gave a man's world. I was like, it's too much. I don't understand how this thing works. And my brother told me, listen, it had a whole makeover. You need to get it again. So I did. And now I'm able to film in horizontal and vertical at the same time. I know. So that definitely solved my volume problem. I don't have to film horizontally and vertically afterwards, which content creation is a lot of work, okay? Don't let people fool you and let you think that what you're doing is not valuable, because it is, and it's a lot of work. I already predict that this whole software is going to not only solve my volume problem, my content problem, but it'll also solve my coaching problem, because I do a lot of videos when it comes to coaching, just teaching my clients. I'm on Zoom calls a lot, and having a whole facelift like this is going to go a long way. And as I get ready to film a lot of course content, because as you know, I have a whole coaching program. If you didn't know, let me tell you, girl, my coaching program is about teaching you how to do all of this, how I do what I do, and most importantly, how do I monetize? Because that's the missing piece. A lot of you are creating great content, but you just don't know how to monetize it. Worse, you don't even know you can monetize it or the value of the content, so you're giving it away for free or for like $200-300. Oh my God. OMG. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I'm passionate about doing what I do, is to educate influencers, content creators, just how to monetize their content, and also do it in a sustainable way, such as this, okay? Being able to film yourself horizontally and vertically at the same time. Can you imagine what that's going to do to your content output? Or if you can't imagine, you're going to see it from me, because I'm about to be everywhere. And I won't have to work twice as hard for it to happen. Thank you, Vlad. Big brothers, I promise you. Going back to like family roots, I love my brothers. It's unfortunate that my dad passed away, but I really value the relationship I have with my mom and my brothers, because that's the source. That is the source for me. By the way, I am relaunching my coaching program. It's going to be the official cohort. I'm just wrapping up the first cohort. And I guess that was cohort 0, because this one is the official one. It's cohort 1, and I'm so excited to welcome all of you. We're talking mindset, content, offers, brand partnerships, and most importantly, how do you automate your monetization piece so that you really don't have to work that hard? I'm telling you, I'm very passionate about what I do. And I just want to give a huge shout out to the first group of women that I work with. I basically launched quietly and I wanted 5 women to go through my process to help them follow their dreams, build what they've always wanted to do. And shout out to Daniah. She's been working so hard. She's about to launch her program. Listen, if you're looking for anything homeschool related, she's your girl. How to teach your children, best way to teach them, strategies around learning, how to make it fun. You are your children's teachers, okay? And if you've been overwhelmed or confused about how to start homeschooling, where do I get started? How do I teach my kids? She's your girl. I will link all her stuff down below. And then there's Nicole. Nicole is such a beautiful soul. Her product is so unique. I've never seen it before, never heard of it. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her creativity. She's all about spreading joy and really working on her mindset. And it's so interesting because she's 28 and it makes me think of 28-year-old me. I don't know if I was that mature. She completed 75-day hard. So you know she's all kind of disciplined up there. She is coming out with her own product around dating yourself, loving yourself again. Because it's so easy for us to just forget about what we like, what we enjoy. And the best way for you to rediscover that is to date yourself. Go on a date. Yes, girl, take yourself on a date. Follow Nicole. She is going to help you with everything that you need to make it fun, to make it spicy. So proud of her. And of course, I have to give a huge shout out to Nappy Foo, aka Grace. Love what she's doing. She is pivoting out of natural hair as well into faith-based content. And if I'm honest, Grace is one of the reasons why I went back to church. She's been talking to me about church for a long time. Really had me thinking, you know what? Maybe I want to rediscover that space again, re-explore it for myself as an adult. And of course, shout out to Toya. Someday Sunday, she has the best body cream, just body products, plant-based, good for you, good for the body, good for the environment, clean ingredients. You don't find that no more. Black owned, okay. Shout out to you, Toya. She just celebrated her 1-year anniversary, launching her own product. Look at us, just building our dreams, doing what we always said we wanted to do. Now that's powerful. And then my last girl is Rachel. Now Rachel, you're not going to find her online because Rachel doesn't use social media. I know. The ways we're so wrapped up in our phones sometimes, we don't even take the time to maybe even think outside the box that there are people that just don't use social media. And I commend them because social media is a trap. And I know I create content online, but at the same time, I can't consume too much of it. Ooh, it will rob you of your time. And some people get so addicted to social media that it ruins their lives. This is serious. Yeah, especially this new age social media. It's different, especially with AI in the mix. I'm not gonna lie. It makes my heart beat a little faster. It kills the enjoyment for me a little bit when it comes to social media. That in itself hurts me because as a creator, I love social media. It's a great outlet for me. Well, when social media went from social media to interest media, that's when things change. Basically, TikTok. Okay, like now they're feeding you things that you haven't even subscribed to. And you see how that's like problematic? Like you're just throwing things at me. Like I'm learning minding my business, trying to work on my business, and you're throwing these viral videos at me. And you know, once you get sucked in the vacuum of social media, it's over. 3 hours go by, you're scrolling on your phone. The numbers don't lie, the data don't lie. The average American spends 3 to 4 hours on their phone a day. And you know, I thought I was better than them until I checked my usage and I was spending 2.5 hours a day on social media. 2.5 hours. Anyways, shout out to you, Rachel. You're working hard behind the scenes, just doing all the things, and I applaud you. I love what I do now, you guys. It's actually crazy, and I'm happy that my setup is so clutch that I will be able to just show up, film a video really quickly, and get it out. It's gonna help me a lot. So if you're a content creator, of course, like I said, have a set. make it easy for you to be able to put your phone down or keep your camera in the same area so that you can quickly turn everything on, film your video, and go. Because we have lives, things are busy, so then you have to make it as easy on yourself as possible so that you actually do the thing. If you want to be a creator, as much as I was just shitting on social media 2 seconds ago, it's a great opportunity that we have right now where we can create content, share our message with the world, because it needs it. Now more than ever, social media needs to hear your voice, your human voice, your perspective, what you value, your experiences. What can you teach someone based on everything you've gone through? Now more than ever, it's important, because otherwise AI content is gonna get thrown at everybody. The human voice is so important right now. We need to be louder than AI. Share your message. Don't be scared. And you can make a great living just being yourself on social media, sharing your uniqueness, and don't hide on social media like most people do, trying to be AI. They all sound the same. You can tell when content is just AI. Where's the personality? Where are you? It's so weird to show up on social media and not be yourself, because your superpower is you being yourself. Anyway, I said a lot. Listen, join the waitlist for my coaching program if you're interested. Spots are going to open very soon. You know what? If you made it this far, I'm going to tell you a secret. The program is starting September 29th. There's going to be a kickoff call on the 28th. And if you check your calendar, it's a Sunday. Yes. It's a Sunday. We're going to kick it off on the day of the Lord. Thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, sorry, what did you say? No, not you. The girl in the red. Yes, sweetie. What was your question? Yes, content. Yeah, content. So, okay, I was about to leave without telling you what's happening with my content. Like I told you, it's been bogged down a little bit. Now it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to film and create these videos, but I still have to release all the videos that I've been creating, because I have been batch creating content, in fact. But since I was soul exploring, I stopped uploading them. A different type of problem, but I'm going to go back and upload all the videos that needs to be uploaded, and then I'm going to be using my new setup to create these videos, so it's going to be even easier. And this is also going to help me create my reaction videos, because let me show you, girl, when I tell you my brother hooked me up, he really did. I can switch screens like this. Boop, boop, boop. I know, isn't that so cute? The Focus Creator is the name of my program, by the way. Oh, you are seeing all the tea. Let me get out of here. I can also do like a little outro. And then we're back. Oh, I know, girl. If you have a message in your heart that you want to share with the world, a dream that you always wanted to achieve, the thing that you've been thinking about since you were a child, now is the time for you to do it. We're only getting older. Going to feel uncomfortable. That's the price you pay to start something new. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.